Welcome back to this video, and today we're going to be talking about the equipment that you might want to invest in if you decide that you really enjoy your classes and you want to get more out of it. But you don't need to purchase anything because I always do give alternatives of what you can use in the classes. However, the green ball is one of my favorite pieces of equipment. Now you can get these, I think, on Amazon or eBay. They might be called over balls or bender balls. And I think on Amazon, I think they're purple. And they do come in different sizes. So even in the bag that I bought with these ones, even these balls all range in different sizes. So you don't want it too big. And you can see they're quite soft, and you can blow them up harder, but within the Pilates class we would use this to lie on, we might use it to squeeze, we might just use it as something to focus on with the hands. It's such a fantastic piece of equipment, and it is worth having, and we can use it to challenge our balance, all sorts of stuff. But like I said, you don't have to purchase these things, it's just it will help you to get more out of your class. A little head cushion, again, these can be quite expensive online, so maybe if you've got a really small cushion for your bed or the sofa, you can also take a small towel and roll it up, and that will suffice. I really like those. So especially if you find that you're quite round-shouldered, which is called kyphotic, so there's a little bit of a curve at the top of the spine, then these are ideal to put under your head just to help level out your spine. And then we have the Pilates block. So these are small little blocks, but they're quite wide. And these are handy to sit on. Again, we can use them to for arm stuff. We can put our head on them. And so these are ideal, especially if you find you are quite stiff in your lower back or back of your legs. We can use these quite a bit in the classes. But perhaps if you don't want to get these, you could get a big towel, and you could make that into a little chair, a little seat, or you could use cushions instead of a block. And then some hand weights. So these are actually two different sizes. This one is a 1 kilogram, and that one's a 0.75. I did buy balls, weighted balls, and they were 1.5 kilos, which you think, oh, 1.5 isn't bad. Do an hour's Pilates class, they get really heavy. So my suggestion, if you've got any shoulder problems, go with maybe a 0.75. If you haven't got shoulder problems, then a 1 kilogram. But like I said, sometimes a 1 kilogram, you'll be surprised how heavy it can get halfway through a class. But you can get the normal little dumbbells. And I would say have a look on Facebook Marketplace. Often people are getting rid of little hand weights, and sometimes you can even get them for free. So that's the hand weights. And then another thing that we will use quite a lot in the classes, and so versatile, there's tons we can do with these, are bands. So my bands, these ones in particular I got from Physical Company, and they can be quite dear at Physical Company, but I always know what I'm getting, and their stuff tends to be good quality. So, but you can get these again online, eBay, Amazon, wherever. So what you want to do is you want to have one band that's really, really weak. So it's really, I don't know what you call it, weak. It's not very strong. The resistance is very weak. Then you want one that's a little bit harder. And the pink one we tend to use quite a lot. And then you want one that is much harder. There are more bands after this, so sometimes, they almost become like a rope. So if you only wanted to have one, then I would say go for the middle resistance, because there are ways that we can then double up to make it a bit harder. So like I said, so if you only want to get one, then just get a pink one or the medium resistance. Like I said, these things are not stupidly expensive. And so like I said, if you're not sure if you want to buy them, don't buy them to start with, or maybe just get the pink one. And then, you know, in a month's time, once you've done a few classes and you think, oh no, I'm really enjoying the classes, then maybe invest, because you will get more out of your classes if you have got the right equipment. So there is other equipment that we use in the studio, like a foam roller and some magic rings, but I'm not going to go through that because I won't be doing classes with those, purely because not everyone has a foam roller at home or the magic rings. But these are small, you can store them away in your cupboard or under your bed. They're not ridiculously expensive. So these are what we'll be using in the class, and there's always things around the house like cans of baked beans or something that you can use, or a cat or a dog. I did stuff with my little dog the other day. So that is the equipment that we will need for the Pilates classes. But like I said, you don't have to go and buy it. There's other alternatives around your house that will be that you can use as well.